Next up is item G2, presentation of a proclamation declaring June 18th as Pride Day in Farmers Branch.
Thank you all so much for being here today. I do have a special guest that I do want to invite up with me, former Councilwoman Tina Bennett Burton. Will you please join me in reading the proclamation? If you wouldn't mind starting us off.
I am the short one in the group, sorry guys. So one might ask what Omar and I have in common. The obvious is we served on the city council together. That is how we met and where we got to know each other. However, more importantly, both of our spouses are true military veterans. Their service was during wartime and both deployed twice. Hernan deployed with the Marines twice to Iraq and once to Afghanistan. My husband, Brian, deployed with the Navy on the Saratoga and then the Enterprise. Their sacrifices were for all of us to protect all of our constitutional rights. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that all are endowed with their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Happiness looks different to everyone. As a community, we should embrace all walks of life, protect freedoms and pursuits of happiness, support one another and love one another. And for the most religious amongst us here and those listening, I'd like to remind you that Jesus said the second commandment is, love thy neighbor as you love yourself.
Well said. Thank you, Tina. And with that being said, from the office of the mayor, whereas the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer, the LGBTQ communities of the city of Farmers Branch are an integral part of the vibrant culture and climate of the city of Farmers Branch, and whereas the diverse LGBTQ community continues to contribute to widespread academic, economic, and social spheres within and around our greater community, and whereas the month of June was designated Pride Month to commemorate the Stonewall riots, which occurred in June 1969 and are generally recognized as the catalyst of the LGBTQ rights movement. And whereas the City of Farmers Branch is committed to supporting visibility, dignity, and equality for LGBTQ people in our diverse community, and whereas while society at large increasingly supports LGBTQ equality, it is essential to acknowledge that the need for education and awareness remains vital to end discrimination and prejudice. And whereas this nation was founded on the principles that every individual has infinite dignity and worth, and the Farmers Branch City Council and Mayor calls upon the people of this municipality to embrace this principle and work to eliminate prejudice everywhere it exists. And whereas celebrating Pride Day influences awareness and provides support and advocacy for the LGBTQ community, and is an opportunity to take action and engage in dialogue to strengthen alliances, build acceptance, and advocate equal rights. Now, therefore, I, Omar Roman, Mayor Pro Tem for the City of Farmers Branch, do hereby proclaim June 18th, 2024 as Pride Day in Farmers Branch in support of the LGBTQ community. Thank you guys for being here.